Hello and welcome to Mr. Cricket UAE. I have got with me RCB and Mumbai Indians fan, and for some reason I felt like ये मैच आज वानखेड़े में नहीं हुआ था. Let's we all agree to this. ये मैच वानखेड़े में नहीं हुआ था because जिस तरीके से RCB के chants वहां पर लग रहे थे, I have never seen Wankhede like that. Brian, you can agree with me on this, or maybe Sanjay, you can agree with me on this
I,
because
I,
it did
I,
feel like.
I would definitely agree. I think I could hear on camera as well. Only RCB on some cam, and I think it's the aura of one person. Let's be honest. It's not the I would say the entire team. I think it's that kind of aura that he carries along. Even though he wasn't in the field in the second innings, whatever I caught of the match, I think I realized that it was more red and black voices rather than the kind of the blue brigade as they call it, in Mumbai. So yes, I think it was like more like the Chinnaswamy rather than the kind of the Wankhede.
Yeah. Sanjay, having this kind of a domination, I will say, over Mumbai Indians, what RCB has done is has happened in a long time. I was checking like Mumbai versus RCB in Wankhede. So RCB ने 3 मैचेस जीते थे और मुंबई ने बाकी के सारे मैचेस जीत रखे थे out of 11 मैचेस. एंड अभी देख करके ये पता चल रहा है कि वो ट्रेजेक्टरी थोड़ी बदल रही है because the kind of performance they have put up. एक तो मुंबई इंडियंस ऑन पेपर बहुत स्ट्रांग है, हम सब जानते हैं, पर वो ऑन पेपर ही दिख रहा है. जब से मुंबई केकेआर का मैच हुआ है उसके बाद से मुंबई इंडियंस कुड नॉट हैव डन सो मच टू द नेम दे हैव ऑलरेडी हैड, बट आरसीबी इज डेफिनेटली outplaying each and every opponent. You must be crazy and happy about how RCB is playing these days, right?
Yeah, totally agree with what your point. So Mumbai on paper it is strong, but the only way it is strong is take out Tilak Verma from Mumbai squad, then it is strong. So he's not making any difference. I see he's just giving wickets every matches, and people say he's a perfect number 3 fit. I don't agree to that. And when it comes to RCB thing, yes, we do lack in our bowling. So Duffy even gave away runs this today also. So what I thought was use Duffy in the power play as well as in the middle overs. Don't bring him in death overs. So we saw how Sharfan Rutherford smacked him right and left today. So if in case let's assume they needed 30 runs or 40 runs, they would have won in Duffy's over itself. So that was the difference. And the way RCB is playing, I am happy actually. Like our top orders usually only top orders perform, middle orders don't perform. So from last year we are seeing so top orders perform, middle orders perform, and bowlers also go hand in hand. Considering today's match, I thought after seeing Santner and Markandeya get hit for spin, I thought so Krunal also might get hit and Suyash also might get hit. But the two crucial wickets of Ryan Rickelton and Tilak Verma in the same over that put pressure on Mumbai Indians. And also the Krunal Pandya coming in and giving in that economical over, throwing away that bouncers and that variation what he had. So I think spinners won the match rather compared to pacers. Pacers, I think it was Rasikdar Salam. Actually, when I saw him in the squad, I was like, why did they get him as impact? Because last year he was not up to the mark for us. So considering Wankhede and considering Mumbai, and I think Mumbai would have won if Rohit Sharma would have not got retired hurt. So
Yeah, right,
that also made a difference for them because he was off to a great start with 140 strike rate. So that's not bad. So considering this, I think our spinners got the match for us, like Krunal Pandya as well as Surya Sharma breaking 3 crucial wickets. So apart from that, we have been dominating and hope we'll continue to dominate in the future matches also.
Right. Brian, talking about this Mumbai Indian side, बहुत ही अच्छी बात यहाँ पर संजय ने mention करी है कि Tilak Verma is unable to make difference. But as far as I remember in previous IPLs, Tilak Verma used to be the one player who used to make the difference for Mumbai Indians because उनका नाम Mumbai Indians की वजह से ही उठा है उतना. उन्होंने इतना अच्छा परफॉर्म किया और उसके बाद eventually उनको टीम इंडिया में जगह मिली और मुंबई इंडियंस के लिए ही यूज्ड टू बी अ रियली ग्रेट प्लेयर, दो इस सीजन वो इतना इंपैक्ट नहीं डाल पा रहे. बट टॉकिंग अबाउट नंबर 3, टुडे आई फेल्ट डेफिनेटली रोहित शर्मा जब रिटायर्ड हर्ट हुए इसके चक्कर में तिलक वर्मा को नंबर 4 पे आने बोला गया और सूर्य कुमार यादव ने एक प्रमोशन लिया और वो नंबर 3 पर आए. बट डू यू सी लाइक Rohit Sharma being retired hurt is the reason why Mumbai Indians were unable to pull off this big of a chase because 240 पहले भी चेस किया है बट और वो भी सेम टीम के साथ. बट व्हाट हैज हैपेंड टुडे?
So see, I'll probably take a few steps back. Mumbai Indians, and I think we're having lots of chats in other groups. They are currently holding on to these 5 stars, right? It's like the superstars of Indian cricket. I won't take the name, everyone knows it. So these 5 which they've retained over a period of time. Coming back on this World Cup win, first of all, I think where almost four of them were in the World Cup squad. I think that thing is not yet rubbed off. They've not kind of shrugged that off their shoulders that hey, they're still floating in that glory is what I feel first. Number one. Secondly, I think you realize Tilak Verma. Talk about Tilak Verma. He was had platinum blonde. I think that is unlucky. His hair he dyed it to black again today, and he was hoping for a run of the mill and change. But I think it's still what I mean. The first thing is in their heads they feel that they're still these superstars who have to kind of who have taken it for granted. I'm being pretty upfront over here. They have done, of course, this team. And one thing I like about Mumbai Indians, they always build up a team. Now probably they're retaining to a team of players who I feel they should. I see many other teams. So you see certain names which we never heard of. The other day Chowdhury. He single-handedly won that game against KKR, which KKR was winning. Or probably, look at the Shashank Singhs or the kind of, Ankrish Raghuvanshis and all who are smaller names. I think Mumbai has that, they have got a lot of talent and they should keep trying it in these first four matches. We're always slow starters. Mumbai is always slow starters. For a change, after 13 years, we won the first game. However, we are slow starters and we didn't try to do a catch-up job later, which becomes tough. I think when we've seen it last year also, we started off slow, but we ended up, I think, third or fourth. But that other teams are now taking advantage in terms of putting if I look at teams who are doing really well, I think Rajasthan Royals of course number one. I would look at Punjab who under Shreyas are doing brilliant. RCB of course, RCB is defending champ, but I think they are taking advantage of all those youngsters. They don't have it in the head. They have nothing to prove, right? You have a Rajasthan Royals like with the Vaibhav Suryavanshi. You have the Prabjot of the PBKS and I forgot Priyank as well. These guys are just kind of taking that towards the same. Mumbai I think needs to step down. All the top players, including Tilak Verma, very honestly, I still kind of think Hardik Pandya is not captain material. And so again, the thing I think probably he needs to kind of get into a strategic mind rather than kind of that swag kind of mind. But I think they need to kind of get these players who are at their lower level because these guys have their hunger, fire in their belly who want to come and prove a point. So you do that in the first 5-6 matches and you probably end up losing 4 or 5. We end up winning 1 or 2, which we're doing anyway right now with all the top stars, right? So I think that's I think Tilak needs to go to this thing, but we need to have a discussion. We see all the social media channels and all the wonderful celebrations they have in the dressing room. But I think today, Mahela Jayawardene needs to go into the room with Parasma Ambre and along with Karen Pollard and along with everybody to kind of just tell them, guys, let's come back to ground. I think this is not what you're kind of are supposed to. We're not getting individual IPL trophies. It's a team trophy, and while you all have done 5 in the past, I think you need to look at kind of what's there ahead. So I think that warning needs to be sounded off. How we kind of both Rohit and Kohli were given the kind of this thing with regards to their T20 and their Test match, and not only in the ODI. I think something similar with the Mumbai Indian team needs to happen. That kind of shake needs to be given, or bell needs to be heard with these top players.
We'll get back to this Mumbai Indians thing. So first of all, Hina Bhavish on Facebook wishing me birthday. Thank you so much. It was yesterday, guys. And we really had a great party. Anisar also came to the party, by the way, which was quite a surprise for me. But yeah, thank you so much. Rest, I would like to move forward with RCB talks. Sanjay, as rightly mentioned by Brian, that Tilak Verma ne apne बाल ब्लॉन्ड से वापस से ब्लैक करा दिए. So I saw one more guy from RCB squadron getting a new hairstyle, which is Krunal Pandya, and it was quite a talk of the town because it was a proper Caribbean vibes these two brothers give. But there is something also going on between these two because बहुत cold सा behavior भी चल रहा है दोनों के बीच में. Though Krunal is behaving like performing in such a way जैसा उनसे expected है और RCB के लिए he has been a great guy. Today I would also like to talk about Suyash Sharma a bit because he has also done great. लास्ट मैच में आई रिमेंबर शायद उनको मौका नहीं दिया गया था, बट इस मुकाबले में उनको वापस से उतारा गया है. हाउ डू यू सी दैट Suyash Sharma's comeback and also the impactful performance by Suyash Sharma? Because as you rightly mentioned, it was spinners day today. मुंबई वाले नहीं कर पाए, but RCB वालों ने तो कमाल कर दिया.
Yeah, but comparing last match we needed Venkatesh Iyer. That was a batting collapse we faced against Rajasthan in the initial time because Phil Salt went, then Kohli went. So that Venkatesh Iyer had, because of Venkatesh Iyer, that difference had there, and we missed Suyash Sharma, so we could see that. So Suyash Sharma coming in here, giving that difference, putting that pressure right on from Real Rickelton. He saw that Rickelton was suffering from a shoulder pain or something. We have seen him; he was just pressing here. So he tempted him to go for a big hit, and that is when that went for a catch. And also he tempted Tilak Varma to do the same thing. He bowled it at 76 kilometers per hour, and that so Tilak Varma wanted to scoop that ball, so that went into the hands of Jacob Duffy. So I see, though even I accept that the Suyash Sharma has considered runs like 4 overs, like 45. I feel that is okay because the opposite team is Mumbai Indians and they're chasing 240. They're chasing close to 241. Economy of 910 is okay for me. If you're chasing more than 230, 240, economy of 910 is common because the other team also goes complete on attack mode. So considering that, and even in the last over, he controlled. He got smacked for the second and third over. In the last over also he controlled with considering Hardik Pandya in this crease. So and coming to the Caribbean hairstyle, I also saw somewhere in our common cricket group selling RCB is having sixth overseas player. So five tha, including Virat Kohli, now
Virat
sixth
Kohli,
is
yeah.
Caribbean. And yes, there has been rumors or there has been news about something happening between the Pandya brothers, and we could see they hardly spoke in the field today. So even you
Yeah.
could see that aggression from Krunal Pandya when he dropped when he couldn't take the catch of Hardik's wicket. So and post Hardik's wicket, you could see the way he appreciated Romario Shepherd, like doing this and just giving that aggressive celebration. And even when you notice Pandya's attitude when he was in batting, so compared to in bowling, compared to when the team was bowling, when he was in batting, like that don't care attitude, like he took two
Yeah.
fours for Suresh Sharma and he gives a look like this. And then when Suresh Sharma offers a help, so he gives a stare like this. So that is usual Pandya. So Pandya way having attitude is not new for Indian fans. So we have always seen him. So he is throughout like that itself. So I think as Brian was mentioning, Pandya stepping into Mumbai has not been a perfect captain material for them. So that is where the Mumbai Indians is missing. Under Rohit Sharma, it was so good. So the moment Pandya took over, they are winning, but there are some mishaps. So he had to sub Tilak Varma. So they are going by just the World Cup. Then, as Brian mentioned, as you are also mentioning, let's not do that. Don't back the players who just won the World Cup. Even Tilak Varma just performed two matches in World Cup, though they were crucial, only two matches. So give chance for others. I don't know when they where they'll fit in Quinton de Kock or Will Jacks, and there are some other good domestic players also. Raj Angad Bawa is there, so all those players are good batsmen who's been proven in the domestic format of the game. And yes, so you can just try them for one or two matches and see. So anyway, Tilak is not performing; he's giving you 10 runs, 16 runs, 20 runs. Let the youngsters give you the same amount of runs. Why are you going with a brand name? So he's an international player. Let's not go with that band. We were doing it in the initial seasons of the IPL. So post last season, you can see we are pushing domestic talent, and this time we got in Rasikdar Salam. Last year we got him, but due to his expensive stuff, then they dropped him. He was groomed well, and today we could see his impactful innings. 3.4 overs or something. He has got 19 runs or something with the wicket of Naman. So Mumbai also should go for the domestic players rather than getting hit on the big names.
I think it was a very good topic to stick to. Is like Mumbai Indians, what is happening wrong with them? As Brian lately mentioned, कि captaincy के बारे में भी सोचना चाहिए. I think it's enough of aura farming. We know that you have that kind of a aura, but right now the thing is that we have to come back to the winning ways. For Mumbai Indians, Brian, as you mentioned that it is a usual behavior of Mumbai Indians of starting late. But I would say that is a behavior when Rohit Sharma was the captain because he used to catch up. वो अपनी बैटिंग में भी वही करता है. शुरू में थोड़ा बहुत टाइम नहीं लेगा, उसके बाद में then he'll catch up, accelerate like anything. That is how he is as captain. But do you see that Mumbai Indians का अभी वो टेम्पलेट नहीं रहा. लास्ट सीजन में हमने देखा था. पिछले काफी सीजन से देखते आ रहे हैं जब से हार्दिक पांड्या इवन कैप्टन बने, कैचअप नहीं हो पा रहा है उनसे. और इवन इन दिस सीजन भी अगर हार्दिक पांड्या की जो टेम्पलेट ऑफ कैप्टनसी है वो अगर एक दो मैच भी हारते हैं, मुझे लगता है पूरी टीम का मोरल डाउन हो जाता है ड्यू टू एनी स्पेसिफिक रीजन इन द ड्रेसिंग रूम. फैंस का मोरल डाउन हो चुका है वानखेड़े में. दे डोंट नो हाउ टू मेक अ कमबैक एंड आई एम रियली नॉट हैप्पी विद द वे मुंबई इंडियंस इंटेंट लुक लाइक ऑन कैमरा. मैं बोलूंगी कि जैसी उनकी इंटेंट, बिकॉज आई हैव नेवर सीन मुंबई इंडियंस के वानखेड़े में बैठ करके वहां के फैंस से ज्यादा आरसीबी के चैंट्स हो रहे हो. दैट इज एंड ऑफ राइवलरी फॉर मी. दैट इज लाइक नोवेयर नाउ यू आर स्टैंडिंग एनीवेयर नियर टू आरसीबी. सो हाउ डू यू सी दैट थिंग, Brian?
So I probably would differ in terms of end of rivalry. You're one thing right in terms of. So first of all, let me just clarify. I was not saying starters as in terms of the batting spike. The acceleration in the batting. I'm talking about slow starters from a. They've always been from a winning matches perspective. I think they never in the uh, first half of the tournament where you have the 6-7 matches. I think they will win more than 2 or 3. Previously used to win. Like in the last 10, 12 years, they've always been winning like out of 7 matches, they will be have 1, 2 or 3 max. And then they kind of try to, in the business end of the tournament, try to kind of make a comeback. Now that was there till, like you said, you're right. Till there you're right in terms of with regards to Rohit Sharma, because he's a strategist. He was a proper strategist. He, commands respect to the team. I think the way he probably kind of players play for him. Like, but with Hardik Pandya coming in, I think probably that day when they announced Hardik Pandya as captain in 23, I think that basically when Mumbai Indians the fan base fell by 1 million out of the 4 million online followers we had, including me. Right, so I think probably
Including me.
Hardik. Sorry, sorry.
I was not in the following list of Mumbai Indians after then when Rohit
Yeah,
Sharma
yeah.
was
So I
captaincy.
think that kind of probably just took away that. I think, and then after that, what's happened is now to build a team, it's basically those where Rohit Sharma's been 15 years in the team and he's probably been captain for almost a good. I think good around 11, 12 years, if I'm not mistaken, till 1 day to 4, 10, 11 years, maybe 2013 is when he was captain first, sorry. And yeah, 10 to 11 years he's been captain. I think that probably came with respect. Now, for Mumbai Indians to build this team under Hardik Pandya, you're right in terms of they're probably it will be that kind of players playing for Hardik Pandya, which may be not be the case where players play for Rohit Sharma. I think Rohit Sharma had commanded that kind of respect. What I'd say is with regards to the rival, like I said in the start, at Wankhede, and I think you'll see this happening with the Mumbai CSK as well. I'll be very honest. Whenever Mumbai CSK happens in Wankhede, which is I think somewhere on the 20th or something or 26th, uh, it's going to basically be the same way you find the yellow army, but not because of Samson or probably who just joined the team, or not because of Ruturaj Gaikwad who's from Maharashtra, but it'll be because of one man, the kind of legend Dhoni, and similarly is the aura here. Rivalry, yes, it's because of the kind of trend that these players have got into, or the kind of bad habit that they've got into, where they're kind of just coming in, just forcing themselves, not applying themselves how they used to previously apply to and do it. And I believe Mahela Jayawardene is a brilliant coach. If it under him, it's not working. He was a proper, strategics like Rohit Sharma. They to kind of do a good job together. But if it's not kind of working right now, I don't see the next 1-2 years until Hardik Pandya probably steps down as captain. I don't know what kind of have the franchisee owners have faith in him. But I think it's more that the captain needs to command respect of the players, and players need to play for him and the team. Here it's like coming out, one person is batting. I think today Sharpin Rutherford was brilliant. If he was there for some more time, he would have probably maybe have won the match. But he just came to probably, because he's been paid the money, right? So he's got a good contract and he's coming out of there. But if they make him feel a part of that team, I think, it's going to be a different approach. The bowlers, we have a good bowling lineup except spinners. I think our spinners are terrible. We had that problem ever since Harbhajan, Bhaji was out of our team. I think after that,
And
Mumbai has never got one. Sorry?
and Piyush Chawla when he went out of the
Yeah,
team as well.
Piyush Chawla, we got him at the fag end of his career, unfortunately, but he still bowled well. So I think when
Yeah.
those two spinners, after that, we've never been able to get a good Indian spinner. All the other foreign spinners, the 4 overseas players, we can't kind of, this thing. So that's where we are totally lacking. You can't expect Bumrah, even though he's wicketless, if he gives an economy of around 8, that's probably 2 wickets, I would say. But you can't expect a Bumrah or a Bolt to do it. And the Lord comes again, Thakur, and you remove the wicket every time. But I think that's something where we have the team, but I don't see we have that kind of the bonding within the team to probably go ahead and someone to step up for every match, or 3 or 4 players step up as a group and say, hey, we'll win the match. So let's see, let's hope for the best. But the rivalry, I'm sure, I think it's 8-5 now. If I see at the Wankhede, overall, I don't know. So I think Mumbai still leads by some a few matches, but RCB is doing well. RCB is building a team. I would say I think Kohli will play probably another 2 seasons, I believe more. But I think they are getting into that kind of how Mumbai built it from 2013 to 2020 when we went in that phase. So yeah, I think I'm hoping Mumbai will probably do that. I think after 3-4 players, probably after 1-2 years they step down, or they kind of I think it'll slowly sink in that now we have to start building from scratch again. So yeah, let's see. But then probably by then RCB and Mumbai may be equal on paper, but then probably again it will come in the balance over there.
I'll take one comment of Imran Ansari from Facebook. He's saying Surya not good batting. So basically, I will say not just Surya. If we talk about all over
Yes.
Indian Mumbai Indians batting, other than Shakran Rutherford, we did not find anyone batting good today. But in general, the question is on the Indian captain as well. That Surya Kumar Yadav is unable to put up a show, which usually he used to do for Mumbai Indians, because people used to put question over him whenever he played for India. They were like, no, he plays for Mumbai Indians only. But abhi to wo bhi nahi ho raha hai. For some reason, not just spinners but our batters are also not clicking. I don't know whether अगर रोहित शर्मा रिटायर्ड हर्ट नहीं होते तो पता नहीं वो भी क्या इतना स्कोर कर पाते, क्योंकि ऐसा है कि उन्होंने पहले कभी पुल ऑफ नहीं किया. द थिंग इज, एज यू मेंशन ब्रायन, कि वो टीम वाली बात नहीं दिख रही है. मुझे नहीं लग रहा कि कोई अपनी टीम के लिए एफर्ट डालना चाह रहा है कि वो उस तरह से आउट ऑफ द वे जाकर के ऐसे चीजों को चेस करना चाहे. सो यस, यू वर सेइंग समथिंग संजय ऑन दिस.
Yeah, as you mentioned, I would still take a bet if Rohit was in this crease. I think it was Mumbai's match because Rohit has done it before against the same RCB. From nowhere he stood up and he alone scored 92 or 94. If I don't remember the exact score. So 90 odd runs he scored and he did pull off. Even we picked up 4 wickets within the power play that time. So he anchored the innings and he did pick up. So as you told, the team thing is not there, and as Brian was mentioning, that leadership under Hardik is not working out well for Mumbai. So, see, for example, whatever decision Rohit used to take, the teammates used to respect, and he used to respect equally to the teammates. So, and the rapport between Jayavardhan and Rohit Sharma, it was very good. So, they were going hand in hand, and this was just a hunch for me. See, you have Bumrah in your team. Bolt leaks 12 runs in the first over, and again you give it back to Bolt. Considering Salt is going on, Bumrah, you bring him back in the fourth over. I don't know what was the strategy, and he's not upfront good in using Bumrah for the Rajasthan match that day. I was mentioning in the live as well. So when there is no swing, then why did you bolt Deepak Char instead of Bumrah? So here and there is his leadership skills lack. So what I think is, see, when Surya Kumar Yadav got out, also I heard commentators telling that Team India skipper got out, rather than telling Surya Kumar Yadav. Players in Mumbai team carry the tag. Tilak Verma or Hardik Pandya or Surya Kumar Yadav, they tell India skipper got out. So compared to today, Surya did stand well, but he could have been there for more time, so that he could have won the match for Mumbai Indians. The flaw is within the team as well, the team only, because Sherfan Rutherford, I just saw him in the dugout when he was ready to bat. He is sitting here, the team is sitting here. I don't like what's happening in between the team. Is there no proper coordination or something? But I'll not take Mumbai very easy. They are meant for comebacks in the very last end of the very business end of the season, as we have 4 matches left, 5 matches left, and they go winning all 4 like this. So Mumbai will not. I'll not take Mumbai that easy, and we do have one more match against Mumbai in the new stadium Raipur. So let's see how it goes.
Right. आई थिंक ये आपने भी बात बहुत अच्छी कही. आई वुड लाइक आवर व्यूअर्स टू टेल कि जैसे हम लोग अभी डिस्कशन कर रहे हैं ऑन मुंबई इंडियंस कैप्टेंसी, इफ यू सी दैट देयर इज अ रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ चेंजिंग द कैप्टेंसी ऑफ मुंबई इंडियंस, एंड व्हिच प्लेयर डू यू थिंक कैन टेक अप द रिस्पांसिबिलिटी एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम? क्योंकि रोहित शर्मा मुझे नहीं लगता वापस लेने वाला है, बट इसके अगर आपको लगता है कि कोई और प्लेयर है जो ले सकता है तो आप कमेंट सेक्शन में हमें बताइए. वी वुड लाइक टू डिस्कस अबाउट द सेम. ब्रायन, टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस मुंबई इंडियंस के बारे में, एज यू वर राइट, एज संजय वाज राइटली मेंशनिंग कि हार्दिक पांड्या successfully unable to utilize Jasprit Bumrah. I mean, this is the first time we are not seeing Jasprit Bumrah with a single wicket in the season. It has already been 4 to 5 matches for Mumbai Indians, और उसके बावजूद एक विकेट उनके हाथ में नहीं है. Why is it always he has to utilize him at the 4th over? Why? You have, like, he is your best bowler, not just yours. I think throughout league की अगर हम बात करें, he is the best bowler in the league, and then he is under certain pressure जिसको आप ऐसे utilize करने के लिए लाते हो कि उसका आप 100% ही utilize नहीं कर पा रहे हो. So how do you see the usage of Jasprit Bumrah under Hardik Pandya?
So, as for me, I have to probably, I'm not being biased to Hardik Pandya. Like I said, I'm not a Hardik supporter that way. But Bumrah, if you see in the Indian team, also doesn't come in, as an opening bowler. It's probably maybe because of the kind of the swing the other bowlers generate, and they expect probably the ball to kind of move off the track or Bumrah is, of course, off the pitch bowler. He kind of moves the ball as soon as the ball pitches, and then it does its talking. But like Sanjay was saying, like in terms of Cheher or probably a Bolt, these guys are bowlers who swing. Now in Wankhede, for example, I believe there's an early nip in the air. If you when you're kind of coming into bowl, the first 2-3 overs, if there any time the ball can probably do anything, that's in the first 2-3 overs. I believe that's what we kind of thrive on now. So that's where basically Bumrah's usage in the first 2-3 overs is basically become more like a kind of a fixed uh, strategy that will not do this, which I feel is wrong. Probably there's already a fear that batsmen have of Bumrah. You know, and if you apply that fear in the first and second, maybe not the first over, the second or third over, you immediately then he puts a break. Not that because see Vaibhav Suryavanshi, that I think people have made a big talk that he first ball hit him for a six. That's fine. Vaibhav Suryavanshi is fresh, like I said, fresh blood. People are kind of just they don't have any kind of name tag, and also they will go for it. But still, any other batsman will quickly say, okay, Bumrah is on. Let me see 2-3 balls. And Bumrah. There's an interview I read about Bumrah where he he has 8 different thoughts in his mind when he bowls on ball, and he can bowl 8 different lines. The only problem which I feel that they don't get Bumrah in the start is because of the swing he doesn't generate, and they expect the other bowlers to make the inroads in the start, which is not happening for Mumbai, of course. And then Bumrah probably kind of slowly slows down the pace and traps. If you've seen the Mumbai Indians in matches in the past, if like a bowl takes 2 wickets or 3 wickets in the start, and probably and we have other bowlers like Deepak Chahar who may take 1 or 2, and they say the other team is 104 for 4 down or 5 down. Bumrah comes in the fourth or fifth over, then he'll bowl 1-2 overs, then he'll bowl 1 over again in between, depending on the kind of this. And then in the end, last 2 overs, he's a death bowler and he'll probably wipe off the tail for you. His Yorkers are this thing. So we should, I think, as Mumbai Indians, I think, Mahela should sit back and employ that strategy because it's not working right now. Your opening bowler not getting it, so try it out. But as I said, Bumrah across different matches, I think that's how captains have used him. I think, in fact, when Rohit Sharma was the captain as well, Bumrah would probably not come opening. He started off as an opening bowler when he was in 2015, 14-15, when he came in first time, because that time he had raw pace. But over time, he's kind of, I think you have to balance the equation for, your international schedule, for your, your body, you give your body rest and all. He shortened his run up big time, his arms also kind of, because he's thinking about everything, right? So I think that's the reason why they're not trying him. But I agree with you, Rashi. I think they should definitely probably bring him in the next match now. I think next match is with a top team. I think we're playing Punjab next on the 16th at Wankhede. So try him out in the first or second over, see how it works out. If it doesn't work out, nothing. But I think that here that he generates in the batsman himself will work out things for Mumbai.
Yeah, right now as a Mumbai Indian fan, I will say, and I'm happy to say that I'm Mumbai Indians fan. Till the point Rohit Sharma was the captain, and afterwards, like, I was just a Rohit Sharma fan and not Mumbai Indians fan. But I feel for Jasprit Bumrah. I can't really see him not taking any wickets. He is impactful though. He knows how to control the all the hitting going out of the park. Players are taking him
To that
seriously.
point, sorry to interject. That point, I think, so batsmen are becoming smarter, and I think you hear the commentators saying, and probably we may just be probably, fans, and we, of course, with some analysis, we speak a lot, and it does matter. I've been a Mumbai Indian supporter ever since Sachin, it's like the god who was there. Now, I think the batsmen have started to kind of, with that ploy, you read Bumrah out, just play the guy out, maybe, except Suryavanshi, of course. एंड जब प्रॉब्ली 1 रन 2 रन में एक बाउंड्री आएगा बीच में चलेगा 4 overs में 30 मारा तो Mumbai Indians also seem happy, but at the same time, you're right, he's not taking wickets. But other teams also happy. 4 overs with 30 runs is a lot we got from Bumrah. So I think that is a strategy which other teams have now kind of deployed to play out Bumrah. He may go wicketless. For them, 28, 30 runs are enough. For Mumbai Indians also, they feel satisfied. They're not looking at kind of wickets. You heard the coach speaking. He's saying, "I'm not happy. I'm not upset that Bumrah is not getting wickets. He's controlling the thing. Batsmen are taking him out. But yeah, he needs to get back to that strategy, change him, give it 2 or 3 sixes and then take a wicket or something. But I think that will break the silo.
राइट। एक तरफ T20 वर्ल्ड कप में जो प्लेयर्स बहुत अच्छी फॉर्म में थे, उनकी फॉर्म एकदम से डिप हो गई है, परफॉर्म नहीं कर पा रहे। दूसरी तरफ जो फॉर्म में नहीं थे वो फॉर्म में आ गए, जैसे कि फिल सॉल्ट। उनके बारे में शुरू से बात हो रही थी कि ये बंदा फॉर्म में नहीं है, क्या होगा, कैसे चलेगा। बट उसके बाद में खैर उन्होंने थोड़े बहुत अपने रंग दिखाए T20 वर्ल्ड कप में, वो फॉर्म में आए। और आज तो उन्होंने मुंबई इंडियंस के बॉलर्स को देख के एज एफ लॉटरी लग गई उनकी, जिस तरीके से बैटिंग उन्होंने करके दिखाई संजय। I feel कि this is all because of the environment in RCB, that everyone feels charged up, and the kind of, you get that kind of a rivalry vibes from Mumbai Indians, especially that you have to come to your 100%, and even more than that sometimes, because आज फिल शॉर्ट ने धागे खोले। ये कहना कम नहीं होगा, पर धागे खोले क्या वो और क्या रजत पाटीदार दोनों ने। So how do you see those two performances today for RCB?
Yeah, Phil Salt has been on and off for RCB this season. First match he didn't perform. Second match he scored somewhere around 38, 42. Then again drop. Then that was not the Phil Salt which he was performing last season. So I also personally had a question. So should usually I never replace Salt like from last season. He's a good player. For the first time in my mind also that question mark came. Should we play Bethel ahead of Salt for at least for two matches? Because Bethel is someone who's in red hot form. We saw him in World Cup.
Yeah.
Leave about the World Cup. We saw him against India. If he would have not got run out, I think that would have been a match win for England.
Absolutely.
So, considering all that, I was personally feeling at afternoon, few hours before the match, like, okay, let's see what were the changes. Is it Bethel over Salt or what it is? Then I saw Salt. I was like, okay, two matches, let's give him chance again. Salt, he might perform. But I am shocked. I am shocked the way Salt performed today. I was totally shocked. From the very first over, he started going guns blazing. And the very good thing is he targeted Santer. He came out and he targeted Santer. Santer's variation didn't work against Salt. He bowled him at 75, 79, 83. Nothing worked against him. So he just went for three hat-trick sixes. Then after a few overs, then he started targeting Mayank Markande also, three fours. And I don't know what is wrong with Rajat. What is wrong with Rajat Patidar? He's like wrong in the sense like guns
Good way.
blazing. He loves spinners. He loves spinners. He loves spinners. From 2024, we have seen him. Rajat Patidar against spinners is 200 plus strike rate. From the very first ball, he started hitting today. First ball 4, second ball 6, third ball 6. Then he went guns blazing for all the pacers as well for bowled. So Rajat Patidar has been good. In the previous season, as a captain, he was good, but as a batsman, 2-3 matches he performed. He scored 65, 17, 2 or 3 matches. So he was on and off with the batting. This season, all the matches, his strike rate is above 260. From the very first match, he's not wasting balls. Come in, play, hit out or get out. And even in the last match, you see against CSK, against Rajasthan, he started playing slowly 18 balls, 16 runs, 27 balls, 28 runs. And at some particular point of time, he started go guns blazing, and that in that match also, his strike rate touched somewhere around 180 or 185. So Phil Salt has announced his comeback, so that telling that Phil Salt will be a opener going forward for in this season. And Rajat Patidar, yes, I think he is a number 3 batsman. So if it is crossing 10 overs and you still don't lose a wicket with Kohli and Salt batting, I don't see Padikkal coming in. If Padikkal comes in, he is not a player who plays outside of power play. Even if he does play, he is the player who plays backside, square off or third man. So he likes chipping the shots. Playing forward is not his game. So we see Padikkal very often. Playing forward is not his game. In the power play, he's aggressive. So post 10 overs, if we don't lose a wicket, I think Rajat Patidar and whatever the team is there, it is good. I hope Josh gets fit. I am missing Josh Hazlewood, the mystery man for us in the last season. I'm missing him for a big time. I hope he gets fit and he plays for us because I'm scared now. Duffy is leaking runs with taking wickets. थोड़ा बहुत concern है.
या एक तरफ आप जॉश हेजलवुड को मिस कर रहे हैं, दूसरी तरफ हम नहीं चाहते हैं कि वो वापस आए, क्योंकि ठीक है इंजरी जो भी है वो ठीक हो जाए, बट नहीं आए क्योंकि ऑलरेडी बहुत स्ट्रांग है आरसीबी की टीम. देयर इज एब्सोल्युटली नो सॉल्यूशन टू देम राइट नाउ. बट या डेफिनेटली मुंबई इंडियंस कम बैक करने की कोशिश करेगी, पर कैसे करती है, कैसे वापस आती है, वी विल सी. I think this time, since you were talking about Rajat Patidar as well, I was checking कि orange cap में कहाँ तक वो पहुंचे हैं. तो he is second to Vaibhav Suryavanshi now with 195 runs. और अगर आज वो 5 रन और बना देते तो उनके पास orange cap होती. और हमने गिव अवे भी अनाउंस किया था अपने सभी व्यूअर्स के लिए. मैं बता दूं वो खत्म होता है क्योंकि ऑलरेडी हमने वहां पर प्रिडिक्ट करने के लिए आपको बोला था. और मैच एंड होते ही वो ऑरेंज कैप का जो गिव अवे है वो यहीं से क्लोज होता है. तो अगर आप में से किसी ने सही जवाब दिया होगा विच वाज वैभव सूर्यवंशी, तो यू विल हैव अ चांस टू विन दिस गिव अवे. बट हम लोग बहुत जल्द कल भी एक अनाउंस करेंगे गिव अवे फॉर द नेक्स्ट वीक. सो आप लोग हुक्ड रहिएगा और मेक श्योर कीजिएगा कि आप उस गिव अवे को पार्ट होने के लिए इस लाइव को जरूर सुने आफ्टर द मैच. नाउ ब्रायन, कमिंग बैक टू मुंबई इंडियंस एंड आरसीबी. Since Mumbai Indians is not going through with a great patch right now, I would like to ask you, what changes do you see Mumbai Indians should make to come to the winning ways?
We practically have the same team which we had last season. I think almost similar. Except Shardul Thakur is coming. Santner was there, of course. Uh, I think it's more in terms of just going back to the drawing board. See, I don't see Dickok coming in. See, Dickok, I believe no team bought him rather, and I think it was a really good buy because he played well for Mumbai in the past. In fact, when he was kind of let go, it hurt me the most because I think he's one of the best the batsmen we have. So Dickok basically may not make a comeback because today Ryan Rickleton played. So that's one thing. Rohit Sharma depends on his injury. I think he's no one will replace Rohit Sharma. We should definitely kind of, maybe probably keep out Sky for one or two matches. Tilak, in terms of, because Sky and Tilak, in terms of give them rest to probably just, probably kind of just come back and, come back to ground rather, more than that. You asked one question also to the viewers, and my opinion is in terms of if the Mumbai Indians think tank actually have to probably, if there's no contract signed, I think they should maybe kind of look at Bumrah as a captain. I think Bumrah will be a brilliant captain. No one has kind of, thought of that. And if you see him on the field, he's always kind of, discussing things and seeing probably in terms of suggesting to the keeper or just in terms of where to move people. So I think that's one very strategical change. I don't see any change in the team lineup at least. While I said, it's my wish that probably Sky and Tilak maybe could be allowed or would be allowed to probably take a break. Maybe not both at one time. Maybe one match Sky, one match probably Tilak because I think you don't not be able to afford that. That's something we should take. I think we should bring in. See, this is my kind of assessment of a T20 game now. I think 200 is the is the old 150s or 160s. I think there's all the pitches are made that way. In support, even Chepauk, basically Chennai, which is which used to be a 140, 150 odd, and tough to defend. A spinner's pitch is now probably a 200 plus. I believe that it's become very less of a bowler's game. So if you have to probably look at bowlers, even Trent Bolt is probably anyway leaking around 12 runs and over, 13 runs and over. You bring in a Corbin Bosch. I think that guy will probably have he played well last season. Corbin Bosch. You probably kind of Santner should be there. Of course, Santner will be there. I think today probably first over getting hit for 24 runs was probably just a smart stroke by Phil Salt, like Sanjay mentioned. But I think that's basically a strategy that probably we need to approach in terms of we knowing that batting is kind of now the only way your bowlers will get hit. I think it's more in terms of you change your strategy, look at probably player by player. Like I said, also the MI think tank need to probably get the team in the room and I think tell them that this is how we are faring. We don't want to, last year also I think from the first 7 matches we had won 2 or 3, but then probably we ended up third. But it can happen every time. It's something that probably you take a stance. And we thought this time the first match probably we'll probably end that momentum, but I think we hit a roadblock now. And in losing in Wankhede today is something which probably we thought probably homecoming will probably at least be some points on the board. So it's totally a strategy change. I think Jayawardene and the team, while you have all those good social meetups in the dressing room, I think it needs to be a tough one and pick up players and tell them that hey, you're not performing. Kai, you're not performing. Tilak, you are not at all performing. I think probably I think that's how we need to go basically forward. We need to also use. I think in the past, just the last thing, we always banked on these middle players. Like Mumbai is a kind of is a cultivating ground. You see all players in every team are Mumbai Indians. You see a Tim David, you see a Romario Shepherd, you see a Kunal Pandya. They're all Mumbai Indians, right? You see in other teams as well, Akshar Patel and all these people. So I think we should bank a lot on Pollard, for those good 13, 14 years because we had him. Then it probably for 2, 3 years was Tim David. But I think now Safin Rasawood has come in. He should not be an impact player, I feel. I think, but we have to use him because he comes in cold. I think someone in the commentator meant he comes, his body not warm. If he's more warmer, he'll be a Pollard role. And he's done it twice now. But I think, he should be on the field. We should probably look at maybe during changing our strategy to our batting is our strength. So, use batting first. Then probably substituting him out if it goes out and then get someone a bowler or something. So I think a strategy change is required for Mumbai for now.
Personally, I agree with you, Brian, 100% because I feel to whatever changes you have said, it can only be done if you, Hardik Pandya to sit out for a time being so that we can make Jasprit Bumrah the captain for matches and then ask Surya Kumar Yadav to sit out and get Quinton de Kock because Will Jacks is not available so far. He hasn't joined the team. He is still on the leave. और ये सब changes करने के बाद में we can see what Mumbai Indians can do. But yeah, I really like this opinion because I also want to see Jasprit Bumrah as the captain of Mumbai because I think he has captained India for the Ireland tour, which India won, and he was a brilliant captain for India at that point of time. So I feel he can be a really good captain for the team, and we'll see then what happens in the next season. We have got Anjani joining us for Gujarat Titans, and we have seen another match which we totally missed out on talking, and which was GT versus LSG. And Anjani is here to enlighten us about that particular match. Anjani, 164 का वैसे टारगेट अब हम लोग आईपीएल में ना बहुत कम समझते हैं, बट फिर भी वुड लाइक टू नो गुजरात टाइटंस ने 7 विकेट से ये मैच जीता है. कैन यू गिव अस अ हाईलाइट ऑफ व्हाट हैज हैपेंड इन द मैच बिकॉज़ मोस्टली लोग एमआई और आरसीबी को लेकर फोकस थे, बट देयर वाज समथिंग हैपेंड इन द जीटी एलएसजी एज वेल. कैन यू टेक अस थ्रू व्हाट हैज हैपेंड इन द मैच?
देखिए, मेरी तरफ से मैं तो ये कहूंगा कि क्लिनिकल परफॉर्मेंस थी और ठीक है 165 हम आज मोस्टली आजकल नहीं देखते हैं कि यार आईपीएल में इतने कम रन बने, लेकिन लखनऊ का जिस तरीके का पिच लग रहा था मुझे शायद इतना इजी भी नहीं था, क्योंकि ठीक है हम भी जीते हैं लेकिन हमने भी काफी टाइम लिया है. और फिर ठीक है चेज में आपको पता होता है कि हमें कब चेज करना है, किस तरीके से करना है. और अब आप देखिए कि थोड़ा थोड़ा मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि गुजरात के प्लेयर्स में भी ना रोल डिफाइन हो गया है. जैसे हमने बात भी की थी शुरुआती कुछ मैचेस में ग्लेन फिलिप्स को ऊपर ला रहे थे, अब थोड़ी सी स्ट्रेटजी मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है चेंज हुई है. वॉशिंगटन सुंदर को आपने नंबर 4 खिलाया तो उनसे भी रन मिले हैं, पिछले मैच में भी रन थे, इसमें भी ठीक ठाक रन मिले. और मेन थिंग जो अच्छी हुई है गुजरात के लिए वो हुई है बटलर का फॉर्म में वापस आना. जो दिल्ली वाली नॉक थी वहां से ऐसा लगा कि शायद वही ओल्ड बटलर हमें दिखाई दे रहा है, वो ग्लिम्सेस नहीं, अब मुझे लगने भी लगा है कि शायद अब वो रिदम भी उन्होंने पकड़ लिया है. तो अब अगर वो रिदम आ गया है उनके पास और बटलर इस लय से खेलेंगे तो फिर गुजरात 200 भी बनाएगा, 220 तक भी जाएगा. और फिर अगर गिल इस तरीके की चेस में पारी खेलते हैं कि 40 बॉल पे 56, देखने में थोड़ा सा ऐसा लगेगा कि यार बहुत ज्यादा अग्रेसिव अप्रोच नहीं थी, लेकिन टारगेट ही इतना था. तो अगर चेज में आप क्लिनिकल परफॉर्मेंस कर रहे हैं तो इससे बेहतर तो कुछ हो ही नहीं सकता.
चलिए, आई होप कि गुजरात टाइटंस ने जिस तरीके से ये मैच जीता वो बहुत जल्दी पॉइंट्स टेबल पर भी वापसी करें, बिकॉज बहुत जरूरत पड़ गई है. अभी एकदम ही उलट पुलट चल रहा है हर जगह से. आप कुछ कहना चाह रहे हैं संजय? Okay, ठीक है. So talking about this Gujarat Titans and LSG match as well, we have some matches to look forward to tomorrow, which is one of the matches which people are looking forward to. It was SRH versus Rajasthan Royals, and Rajasthan Royals for one reason अभी तक एक भी मैच नहीं हारे हैं इस season, and Sunrisers for 300 alert. Come on, we all have to accept this part that we are waiting for Sunrisers Hyderabad to give us that. But I would like to take all three opinion, Brian, Sanjay, and Anjani. Who do you think is going to win this match? Can we see 300 tomorrow from SRH as well? And who do you think is going to be the player of the match? 3 questions. Starts with Brian.
Okay, so I'll start off with, there's a meme going around where SRH's bowling lineup is the opposition's batting lineup. They've got one of the, so like, if you want, I can share that. There are 6 bowlers and I don't know means who the bowler, but it's basically the batting lineup for the opposition. So they don't have a bowling lineup at all. Even if they have 300 alert coming, I think any team can chase that score with the kind of bowling that they have. If the impact player is Unadkat, then you can understand in terms of what SRH is going through. So they have not at all done any kind of purchase buy when it comes to bowling. They expect, and Kavya Maran, I feel, expects that their batting will destroy all bowlers. No, that's not possible. We've seen that in all the matches. They've managed to kind of leak away to 20 to 30, and even last season, they some 265, 270, but the opposition ended up scoring some 230, 240. So I think if I'm looking for tomorrow's match, it is definitely RR, Rajasthan Royals. Uh, I am a strong fan and supporter of Yashasvi Jaiswal. I think he's a brilliant batsman. He's not given the chance to. It ends probably, I don't know why. Because India has a separate test team. He's a good three format player. One of the less
Yes.
three format players we have in India right now. So he's one of them. In fact, he's one of the top two or three, like I said. Like after a Kohli or a kind of I wouldn't put Rohit in a ODI team. Sorry, in a T20 a test team. Rohit played well later. But Yashasvi Jaiswal is a brilliant player. But right now he's only playing the test matches. So I'm looking out for him. I think for me, he should be the man of the match or the player of the match tomorrow. SRH will get plundered again. I feel unless there's a miracle. Abhishek, by the way, is kind of under stress. I feel under pressure because of the way Vaibhav Suryavanshi is batting, and because I think he's placed in the Indian team. So India, if you see right now, is at a crossroad where you have 8 batsmen to open, but we don't have the 3, 4, 5 to kind of take over from a Kohli, Rohit, all these players. Rohit, of course, is an opener, but the middle batsmen are missing right now, and that's where I think we need to probably focus upon. But yeah, for tomorrow's match, I'm going with Rajasthan because the way they're playing really good. They've got a good bowling lineup. They kind of are and smart, and of course, Vaibhav and Jaiswal are just at a different level altogether. I think the only thing in their armor is their captain again. So he's another captain who I don't like, which is Riyan Parag. I think he's probably sobered down a lot, but I think he needs to come and probably perform with the bat much more often. Earlier he used to do that Biku dance, I remember, but after that, I think probably there's no option to put any captain. They have probably put their 11th man as the captain, is what I feel. Rajasthan Royals. But yeah, Rajasthan Royals will meet tomorrow again.
I totally agree with you. Yashasvi Jaiswal is the player of three format for India, and after Virat Kohli, we have got Jasprit Bumrah who can play all 3 formats, and then Yashasvi Jaiswal. I find the players who can really play format for India. But yes, he has not given enough of chance. IPL is his time, and I feel he's going to shine this time. Sanjay, your pick for tomorrow's match?
My pick for tomorrow's match, SRH versus Rajasthan. I guess it is Rajasthan only. Rajasthan only will have upper hand because the only concern with SRH bowling. About what Brian was telling, SRH scored 287 and RCB went on to chase it 262. RCB went on to score 262 instead of hitting 287 with Cummins and co-leading. So with Cummins in the team only, we are hitting 262, and now Cummins is not there. You have Ishan Mallinga and the legend Jaydev Unadkat coming in as an impact player, left arm pacer. So considering all that, again Henrik Klassen is not in much form. Like he is scoring quick fiery knocks like 39 off 15 ball or something. And Abhishek Sharma, until he drops that attitude of he's the only player SRH should depend on, so he can't fire. So that is the only reason I have seen. Even against RCB, with that attitude, he came and he couldn't score. So far in this tournament, he has got only one good score, that is 68 runs of some 68 or 70 runs of some 20 or 25 balls. The reason I am telling Rajasthan is simple because Riyan Parag so far in the tournament has been the best captain compared to Hardik Pandya or Ruturaj Gaikwad. So on field as a batsman, he might have not performed, but the bowling changes he did against RCB is something I would appreciate. So getting in Sandeep Sharma to get that crucial wicket, just but for him though, he's getting captaincy name for free. I would tell because the performance is done by the batsmen at the top and the bowlers. So he's just simply standing. He's anywhere shot. He's not to be seen as well. So that is there. And for me, player of the match will be Yashasvi Jaiswal. A small shift from Suryavamshi to Jaiswal tomorrow because Jaiswal has been consistently performing in all the matches. Even in the 11 over game, Jaiswal went on to score 68 or 70. So Suryavamshi has been firing, but he'll fire whatever it is in the first 6 overs itself. Then after that, if you give him a short ball, he tries to hit a 6 and then he gets out. So Yashasvi Jaiswal would stay. For me, man of the match would be Yashasvi Jaiswal and RR is winning it.
क्या सुनना पड़ रहा है ब्रायन, हाँ, कि हार्दिक पांड्या से बेटर कैप्टन है रियान पराग और हम कुछ कह भी नहीं सकते। इमेजिन दिस, बिकॉज़ ही इज राइट।
Right now, it's kind of the so I don't think Hardik Pandya is anyway captain material, but Riyan Parag is sorry Sanjay. Riyan Parag is also definitely not captain material. I think he's someone who's sitting above, who's just I feel he's the 11th player in the team, and he's just given the captaincy.
No, I was
He's
telling right. Yeah, I was telling that he's just given a free name. Batters perform, bowlers perform. He takes the credits as a captain.
he's taking the credit and anyway, I think he's using that as this thing. But क्या सुनना पड़ रहा है राशि? I hope हार्दिक को
फील कर रही हूँ मैं, because I think
ये रिकॉर्डिंग हार्दिक को बेचना चाहिए। Must send this recording to Hardik.
गुजरात टाइटंस की गलती है ये। अंजनी, आपने क्यों बेचा उनको मुंबई इंडियंस को, आप ये बताइए।
Yeah, Anjali, your team is responsible. He won a cup for you. He won a cup for you.
जब तक गुजरात पे थे तो गुजरात जीत रहा था, दूसरा भी उन्होंने जिता ही दिया था ऑलमोस्ट। अब आप लोग ने लिया है, मुंबई वालों ने, तो कुछ उनकी गलती क्यों लिया?
वापस ले लो, इसको वापस ले लो। Yes.
वापस नहीं भेजेंगे उसको, डोंट वरी। जीत लेगा गुजरात और 2-3 चलेगा। We don't mind. ले लो उसको वापस।
Anjali,
Yes, Anjali, you have to take Hardik Pandya back because we'll get Rachi and Brian, true Mumbai fans, back. Rachi stopped supporting Mumbai because of Pandya, so we want to get her back as a Mumbai fan. So please take him back.
This is for our match. Come on, do it. We have high stakes, Anjali. Do it.
मुझे लग रहा है कि राजस्थान डेफिनेटली, क्योंकि और बिल्कुल सही कहा ना ब्रायन भाई ने भी कि आपकी अगर गेंदबाजी देखें, मतलब कौन है सनराइजर्स हैदराबाद, ऐसा नहीं है कि रन नहीं बना रहा, 200 प्लस किए हैं, बट अगर जयदेव उनादकर और हर्षल पटेल की बदौलत आप ये सोच रहे हैं कि वो आपको मैच निकाल के दे देंगे, तो मतलब मैं तो 2009 से देख रहा हूँ, उनका डेब्यू 2009 का है जयदेव उनादकर का, साउथ अफ्रीका में डेब्यू किया था। ऐसा लगा था कि यार डोमेस्टिक क्रिकेट के, और अभी भी डोमेस्टिक में उनका परफॉर्मेंस उठाकर देखेंगे बहुत टॉप क्लास है, लेकिन डोमेस्टिक क्रिकेट के अलावा भी अगर आपको आईपीएल एक प्लेटफॉर्म मिल रहा है और अगर आप एक उम्मीद लगाए बैठे कि यार कहीं से इंडियन टीम में आने की कोई है या नहीं है, या अगर उम्मीद छोड़ भी दी है, तो वो स्किल सेट कहाँ है? और हर्षल पटेल को तो पर्पल पटेल कहा जाता था, अब ऐसा लग रहा है कि वो जब आते हैं तो 20 रन का ओवर या 18 रन का ओवर तो कोई भी लिख के ले ले। उनके पास एक ही चीज है वेरिएशन के नाम पर, हर कोई देख के जाता है कि उनका उंगली में बॉल ग्रिप ऐसे ही मिलेगा, पता है कि यही बॉल आ रहा है, ना वो यॉर्कर है ना कुछ भी है। वो यूएई की कंडीशन में चलती थी ग्रिप आपकी, यहाँ नहीं चल रही है, फ्लैट सरफेस में नहीं चलेगी, वहां हल्का सा बॉल ग्रिप होता था, आपने विकेट लिए, हर की वर्ल्ड कप भी आप लेकर गए आपको। तो मुझे नहीं लगता कि हैदराबाद का कोई चांस दिख रहा है, अनलेस और अनटिल की 260-70 बन जाए, जो कि राजस्थान के खिलाफ पॉसिबल नहीं है।
चलिए, तो फिर आपके हिसाब से प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच कौन होने वाला है अंजलि?
मुझे लगता है जायसवाल और सूर्यवंशी ये दो हैं, बट मैं शायद रवि बिश्नोई के साथ जाऊंगा, क्योंकि जिस तरीके की उनकी गेंदबाजी हो रही है, मुझे लगता है रवि बिश्नोई
बहुत बेहतर। कल हम लोग रवि बिश्नोई के बारे में बात भी कर रहे थे कि पिछले सीजन उन्होंने 11 मैचेस में 9 विकेट्स लिए थे और इस सीजन ऑलरेडी 9 हो चुका है उनका, दो अभी पर्पल कैप आई थिंक किसी और बॉलर को चली गई है, बट ही इज राइट नाउ डूइंग सो ग्रेट for Rajasthan, and the kind of player he has become is a journey. If people might have followed his journey, and for Ravi Bishnoi, I really feel some success feels personal. No, for me, Ravi Bishnoi ka success feels personal to me because I've really seen him grow the moment he has started off. But उनको भी वही जितने वो talented हैं उतने मौके नहीं मिले इंडियन टीम में. But yeah, we hope कि उनकी भी एक दिन वापसी हो. But thank you so much, Brian, Sanjay, and Anjani for joining me today. Tomorrow we'll get back and discuss about SRH and RR. तब तक के लिए बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आप सभी के मेरे साथ जुड़ने के लिए, जितने भी व्यूअर्स आज जुड़े उन सभी का बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। बहुत जल्दी गिव अवे आएगा, डू नॉट मिस आउट। और तब तक के लिए मिस्टर क्रिकेट यूए के इंस्टाग्राम पे एकदम स्क्रीन को ऑन करके बैठ जाइए, कभी भी ड्रॉप हो सकता है, सो यू शुड नॉट बी मिसिंग दैट आउट। इसके अलावा अगर टाइम अगर है तो वेबसाइट चले जाइए, वहां पर यू विल गेट टू सी अ लॉट ऑफ ओपिनियन पीसेस, मैच पीसेस एंड स्कोर कार्ड एज वेल। और वहां पर आपको जितना भी क्रिकेट के बारे में जानकारी मिले, और अगर आपको कुछ मिस आउट लगता है ना, हमारे डीएम्स है जहां पर आप फीडबैक डाल सकते हैं। So thank you so much all three once again. Thank you so much all the viewers who have joined us. आज का बहुत लंबा लाइव हो गया. I would like to say goodbye to everyone. We'll meet tomorrow.
आज का मैच भी काफी लंबा हो गया, इतना वाइड हो रहा था। I was like, पता नहीं कितना आज तो मेरा रिकॉर्ड है आई थिंक इन नंबर ऑफ वाइड, तो बहुत लंबा भी खींचा, बहुत इंजरीज भी हो गई।
All the
रिव्यू में
reviews
लग
went
गए,
in
वाइड
wides.
हो गया, सब लग गया
All
आज.
the reviews went in wide. Virat Kohli wasted 2 reviews in wide. Then bowling पे भी wide में review waste किया था. I was like,
Yeah,
why are
unnecessary. I think
you wasting it on
what,
wides instead of wickets? Why are you wasting it on wides?
they just stop these wide reviews. I feel वो बहुत time waste होता है. They're using it for the wrong
मुझे
reasons.
IPL PSL लग रहा था उस टाइम पे जब ये लोग वाइड्स पे रिव्यू ले रहे थे. मुझे लग रहा था no, you should be saving them. You can get better out of it. But yeah, anyway, it was IPL for us today. Thank you so much, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Thanks everyone. Good night. Take care. Bye. See you.